Senate Bill 3932 passing today, otherwise known as the Jelani Day Bill. The bill was introduced after the ISU student went missing in August and was found dead in September. The legislation amends the Missing Persons Identification Act. It would require the FBI to become involved after 72 hours if the medical examiner cannot identify the person.
Hey y'all, it's Trondillion. Okay, I have been keeping up with this case about Jelani Day, but noticed that it wasn't getting that much attention at first. Okay, so Jelani Day is a 25-year-old graduate student who was studying speech pathology at ISU and planning on becoming a doctor. He was last seen on August 24th at school and at a store called Beyond Hello, which is a dispensary near Bloomington, Illinois. Okay, so his car was discovered on August 26th. Someone seen his car go into a wooded area in Peru, Illinois on Thursday, 2 days after he went missing, and in his car were the clothes that he had on that day that he went missing. His wallet was found a week later on a Thursday. The person that found the wallet said he saw a male wearing red shorts or a red shirt at around 8:30, according to his mom, Carmen Day. She said none of this information was addressed by the police. On September 4th, an unidentified body was discovered by the Peru police, and it took 3 weeks to discover that it was Jelani Day. His mother felt they weren't getting much help from the Bloomington or Peru police. The family been doing majority of the legwork from day one when he first went missing. They feel the case wasn't being taken as serious as other cases were. His mother had to hire a private investigator to help her with the case. She felt the police wasn't forthcoming about the information and wasn't being honest about his body when they found it. His body was found on the bank of the Illinois River. Since his body been found, his mom wants answers to what happened to her son. The police trying to spin it as if he committed suicide or something, but like his mom said, he wouldn't commit suicide, so they can't spin that narrative. I just hope the family get closure that they deserve, because it is important that the police do their job and find out what happened to him. It's sad that when black people come up missing, we don't get the same media news attention as all the other races.
Jelani Day was a bright student at Illinois State. Then, a sudden change in his daily routine.
He missed class.
Does that sound like your brother?
No.
A reliable son went missing. A relentless mom went looking.
I gotta do something.
A week and a half later, Jelani's body was found in the Illinois River in Peru, an hour north of the downstate campus in Bloomington Normal. The coroner said he drowned, but his mother Carmen tells us he was an experienced swimmer, and she suspects foul play.
NBC5 Investigates found a significant clue was found through pure luck 6 weeks after Jelani's body was recovered. A man driving on a highway pulled off on one of the Bloomington exits to secure a mattress tied to the roof of his car. He just happened to look down at the side of the road and saw an iPhone. It was Jelani Day's. What do you want to know from that phone?
I want to know who's involved, who was he last texting in his last hours, who was his last conversation with.
Jelani's brother DeAndre and mother Carmen are convinced the answers to what happened are on messages locked in that phone, which was sent to the FBI.
Have they been able to get inside the phone?
They tell me that they haven't been able to get inside of it. They tell me that there's a software that is only available for iPhones up to the 11. Jelani had an iPhone 12 Max Pro.
Police declined our request for an interview, but sources close to the investigation tell us Verizon's cell phone records show his iPhone was turned off around 9:21 a.m., just after Jelani was last seen buying marijuana at this dispensary near campus. Then his phone was apparently tossed from a car onto that roadside off I-55 North.
The question is, did Jelani do that or did someone else, and why? Through the Freedom of Information Act, NBC5 Investigates obtained heavily redacted police emails. One is called Extraction Report Apple iPhone. 23 chats and 17 messages. These details have been cross-referenced from Jelani's contact list. Another email notes 6 phone numbers of interest. But a detective also writes nothing crazy on Jelani's phone extraction. Has anyone come forward to say, yeah, I was talking with Jelani that day on the phone?
Nobody came forward.
Police also recovered Jelani's car from a wooded area in Peru. The license plate had been removed, and they found a partially smoked marijuana cigar blunt and something else. Jelani's journal, perhaps a possible clue into his state of mind. Police wouldn't say. We do know there was no suicide note. And then there was this: his sneakers and shorts on a riverbank north of the body, and they contained DNA, but it wasn't Jelani's, and still has not been identified, raising even more questions for the family.
Do you think there are people out there with information?
Absolutely. I think people are withholding information for some whatever reason, but I don't care.
The family rejects any suggestion Jelani took his own life, saying he had everything to live for at the time of his death, even volunteering to donate stem cells for his father, who had leukemia and needed a transplant.
He was the most likely match for his dad.
And he wanted to do it.
He absolutely, yeah.
Sadly, his dad passed away this month. The Day family has lost a son, a brother, and now a father, but say their will to find out what happened to Jelani will never wane. Rob Stafford, NBC5.
All right, so we heard that. I just think that there's some foul play going on. I don't know if, who's involved, but I think it's a lot of people that's involved, or a lot of people that's trying to cover up, something, because it just doesn't make sense why this case isn't being solved, but something definitely happened to him. He didn't just go into that water himself and drown. I don't believe that. So I hope his family gets the answers that they need. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.